Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make your own buttons using Geode. Let's get started. So first, I'm going to want a hook menu layer. Right, so now I actually got to make the class which modifies it. So my menu layer, comma menu layer. Next, I gotta put the semicolon there. You have to remember to do that or else it won't build. Next, I'm just gonna write public. And now what I'm gonna do is hook the init function like this. And then you gotta do if menu layer init. Whoops. Hold up. There you go. If this is not initializing menu layer, then we just return false. This you have to do this for every single init function, like when you hook a layer. And now at the end, we're just gonna write return true, and this should not crash at all. So next, we're gonna wanna put the button in the layer, so we're gonna just open up Geode really quickly, and let's just wait for it to load. Alright, I don't have DevTools, so let me just get that. Alright, let's just restart it, and now it should work. Right, so now if you press F11, this should show up. If you go over here, click on CC Scene, then if you go over here, click on Menu Layer, then you see here, there's this thing called Bottom Menu. If you go over here, then this shows up, and this is what we want to add, like, this is where we want to add the button. So this is the ID, it's called Bottom Menu. So now we can just close the game. And we're just gonna do auto bottom menu equals this get child by ID bottom menu, just like this. And next we're gonna make the button. So I'm gonna use the like button, and right here I have the name for the image. If you guys want to look for the images, it's right here. You need to get the Geode extension for VS Code. It's right here, just install it. And then if we go over here, the sprite browser should be working, there it is. And if we just search up like button, we have this one. This is the one I'm going to be using. So now I'm just going to do auto button equals cc menu item sprite extra create. Here we're gonna make a cc sprite, but we just don't do create because this is part of a sprite sheet, so we're gonna need to do create with sprite frame name. And now we're gonna put this name right here. If I can copy it. Whoa. Okay, I don't know what I did. Just copy this down. GJ like button 001.png. And now if we hover over this, it should show up right here. And I'm just gonna do this to make the lines, well, shorter, so it's easier to read. Next, I'm gonna write down this. And next, menu selector, my menu layer on button click. And this is the function that we're going to be creating, right? Oh, I don't know what happened here. Modify. I don't know what happened here, sorry. So now what I'm going to be doing is, well, creating the function. If we go down here, so it's got to be void on button click cc object sender. You need to put that as a parameter because that's what menu selector uses. So what we're gonna do now is make a pop-up, fl alert layer create, and then I'll just put show. And what I'm gonna put it in it is hi. Whoops. Alright. Here I'm just gonna put you clicked the button with the happy face. And then here I'll just put OK for the button, and well, this is the button to close it. So this is the title, and this is like the text in the middle of the pop-up. Alright, so now if I build it, it should work. Alright, it did not work. I gotta check why it didn't work.
5 minutes later.
Alright, I'm gonna remove the public. I'm just gonna check if this build, it didn't build. Also, I forgot, I gotta add the button to bottom menu like this. Bottom menu, add child button like this. So the button should be added into bottom menu. Alright, so let's just test this.
24 hours later.
Alright, what I think is causing this is the build folder. So I'm just gonna delete this. This should work. I'm not sure why it didn't work when I tried to build it. But yeah, let's just wait. Alright, it did not work. I'm gonna have to look into this issue. Alright, I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back. I'm gonna be checking if this finally works. I do not know why I opened Geometry Dash. Alright, let's try again. Alright, finally built. Let's see if it works. Hey guys, sorry I forgot to mention, but to make this work, you need to add a dependency for Node IDs. So to do that, you need to go to mod.json right here and type dependencies, and then over here use curly brackets, and over here you put the mod ID. So for this it's geode.node IDs, and then over here you put importance required, and for version it's anything greater than 1.20.1, and this should work. Alright guys, so if you see right here, there's a new button, which is the button that you made. So now if we click it, it should show a pop-up. There we go, it worked. Right guys, so I assume this is the first button that you guys have made. If this is, congratulations. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.